Okay, hello everyone. That was rather short. You can tell this is the first Xtreme Legends I did. The intro even used bits from like the opening. This thing. I miss the openings. The openings were really fun. Anyways, so I streamed Dynasty Warriors for Hyper before, but Hyper was the PC version that didn't have the Xtreme Legends content. So I'll be playing the Xtreme Legends, which is specifically Legend mode. Maybe a round of Extreme mode. Right now, Legend mode. Alright. So, in the description I talked about maybe I'd do all of these today, but then I started to look at it, and I was like, wait a minute. If these take like 10 minutes on average, she's got like, what, like 10 characters? It's like around 10 for the 3 main forces, the others, no. I'm not gonna finish this all in one sitting. So we'll probably just try and do like Shu and Wei. And they'll leave Wu and other. I think Wu has the most out of the 3 forces. Yeah, we'll start with Zhao Yun. And I remember quite a lot of these are kind of annoying. So prepare to see me suffer. Oh, but everyone is leveled up a little bit. Maybe we should play on hard. Fine. We'll increase the suffering. No, not sound. What did it go there? Oh, is the sound okay? I don't know if it's too loud or anything. Where is it? Settings? There we go. I could put it on expert. I'm not, but I could. Right, I changed my setup a bit, so I'm a bit farther away from the gap than I would like, so I gotta lean in to read. Stream mode is fun, especially the DW5 version. Yeah, it's fun to go through every now and again. Stream mode described as a roguelike. Kind of. Yeah, honestly. I never really thought about it like that, but yeah, it kind of is. Sounds fine. Good. Alright, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I last played a Warriors game. About time I finally got back to this. I also didn't realize it'd been a whole month since my last stream. Oh, it will let you play as other characters. I didn't realize it would. You can even view the endings. Ah, that's nice. I basically played through this once and then never again. But we'll go with the default character. Zhao Yun, the Chang Ban run. In 208 AD, Liu Bei, who had settled in the Jing province, attacked from the north by Cao Cao's massive army. Lacking the resources to resist, Liu Bei was left with no choice but to flee. Liu Bei's march went slowly, as it was hampered by the thousands of peasants who had chosen to follow him. Finally, Chang Ban, Cao Cao's forces caught up with Liu Bei, and his son, Liu Kan, with a C, was abandoned in the ensuing battle. Liu Bei was just like, ah, fuck this kid. He's dead, wait! It was here that Zhao Yun, facing a million enemy troops, raced through the battlefield alone, in search of the lost child. Then Zhao Yun rescued Liu Chan and returned safely to Chang Ban Bridge. I doubt it was a million exactly. No bodyguards, right. A lot of these have requirement. Some of them are just like, not a big deal, like, you can't have a bodyguard, that's fine. Some of them are, you can't have items. And that sucks. Let's... all this looks fine. The weapon do I have? Oh, I got level 10, nice. I'll help make this easier. Objective. Gun is found. This is basically just a portion of Chang Ban. Infant time. 1 million troops. Yes. I'm glad someone knows that stupid meme.
I shall rescue the young lord.
Crate has been discovered. Oh.
Lord is apparently hiding inside a box.
What the fuck? You just stuffed him in a box? Really?
There is nowhere left to run.
That wasn't Liu Chan being abandoned. That was him being tucked away. Liu Bei wanted him to be forgotten about. Are you kidding me? Oh dear, it's gonna be a pain to stay on the horse. I should have went in Shadowrunner. Right, the AI has had a bit of an improvement for Xtreme Legends. So they're even more aggressive than they were, especially in duels. See that when I inevitably get into a duel.
Zhuge Liang's forces. We are almost there.
Good, yeah, don't die, please. I'm a mile away from you. Okay. Kane said there was a box over here. Oh, gee. Feels harder to control right here. Maybe just because it's been a while. Come on, really? How? How? How are you not hitting the box? Oh, well, that was quick. All right.
Now safely rendezvous with
Don't tell me this is wrong, baby. So, is it randomized where he can appear? Because I doubt he was supposed to, like, always appear in the second one. There was a sub-officer. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Alright, I'll just deal with these two.
You cannot get away. Accept my challenge.
Alright. Wow, Zhuge Liang got hit by an ambush. Alright, Liu Chan. Full minute of Muso, forgot about that. Spin the wind, Zhao Yun. Oh, he fucking... He's dead. I guess these are all just considered one-off battles. Alright, Xu Huang, you're next. Get spun. Ah, you blocking son of a bitch. Didn't even say a line. I can't see him. He got not too high. Alright, run out. Good Sean, more useful as a baby than he ever was as an adult. I healed himself. Right, they do that in the older games. Oh, there he goes.
I have yet to attain true strength.
So I'm now surprised. Yeah, Liu Chan with an item. Yeah, you forget about that. You know, other characters start as generics. Liu Chan started as a fucking consumable. I park right here. Oh, way over there. So bots I can break. I say that. Why does that not work? Full recovery. Back off, please. Okay. Yeah, I definitely should have gone with Shadowrunner for this, just so we could get on the horse easier. Although I believe you can still get knocked off Shadowrunner in, like, the mounting animation. Yeah, he needs someone to replace the mini lost. They still say cow cow. In the older games, you just kind of have to get hit by enemies. But you have a lot more defenses than you do in newer games. You can afford to be hit. Oh, come on, John. He'd be healing themselves is something they'd do without now. Come you as a sub-officer, so we'll need to defeat him before I take out Juju. Otherwise, they'll just leave. I'll miss out on the EXP. Yeah, you may not even need, actually, now that I think about it. Well, I'm gonna beat him anyways. There we go. See, I got 500 EXP from him, so this is like a mid difficulty stage. Although in these older games, the difficulty adjusts to the rank of your character. So because Xiao Yun is high rank, it'd be harder than it would be if it used another character.
I don't want to die.
Xiao Yun ate Liu Shan because he's a consumable. He did just vanish. Need attack up, City? Xiao Yun's attack maxed? Close. He has max range. Could still use all these stats. Right, strategists love to back off and fire a projectile at you. Probably try and parry a bit more. I'm not, but I probably should. It's good to give you some breathing room, just cut straight to your charge 4. The good thing Liu Bei seems to be holding his own. It'd be rather annoying if he was dying and I had to like really rush to him. The stage did start saying like, hey, go help Liu Bei. When I was nowhere near close enough to be able to actually do that. They're so aggressive, they're not gonna let me now. How doing the decon door? Yeah, I'll just walk to him. Yeah, okay. Fine. There are too many of you. 1,000,000 troops are coming after me, after all. When you get off your horse, you can't fight when you're on it. Oh dear. I should probably hurry now. That's probably not a good sign. Muso me. Right, and that's where it's for. There's also some auto-targeting. So you can't really adjust your aim mid-swing, unless the game decides it's gonna do it for you. I didn't get rid of that until 4 Empires.
Cao Cao, you must prevail.
Alright, piss off, please. I'll take your... Alright. I'll pick up this spell. Alright, now I'll take your horse. God damn it! At this point, it may be easier just to have the speed increasing item and fucking walk. Jesus. Is Liu Bei still alive? He must have really high morale. Yeah, it's really... Although, the other enemies also have high morale. Frankly, I don't know how he's still alive. But Xiaodun was dangerous because he's hard in general. He does have pretty fast swings, and a lot of them are horizontal. Yeah, he can just combo you quite a bit. Liu Bei's not even hurt. Did the game actually, like, make him immortal or something? I'm getting hit so much, I can't even get a charge attack off. Although you can tell I'm playing on a PS2 because it's doing that, like, HUD disappearing whenever a big charge attack happens. Also the lower graphical quality as opposed to emulation. Not too sturdy, thankfully. Guardian's Charge 6 isn't the best. Like, the initial thrusts aren't great. Last hit is. But the thrusts are really hard to make use of in a group, fighting a group. As you can see, the enemies are very aggressive.
Die!
Yes, you. Die. Man, we've dealt a serious blow to Cao Cao here, haven't we? Yeah, he has troops on the map, despite him not being on the map. Oh, well, Liu Bei got away.
My lord!
I brought your horse!
Ah, Zhao Yun. I am sorry to be late. The young lord is safe.
Yeah, great. Anyways, tosses him aside. Ah,
That is all very well.
heck smart. Glad you're back.
More than that, I am happy to see that you returned safely.
He basically does say that. He's just like, yeah, great. But I'm glad you're here. Touchdown. Eugene and Eugene were the same model. Oh yeah, they were. Grade A, I'll take it. Yeah, I believe to get the level 11 weapon, you have to get like an S grade on these missions. And how you do that really varies from mission to mission. One US levels in them. Defense of Shu. Escaping Cao Cao's clutches, Liu Bei settled in the Shu province. He would, however, find no rest there. In 200 AD, Cao Cao led his 200,000 troops in a full invasion of Shu. Liu Bei took up position in Xiaopei, Dongfei, trusted Guan Yu with the defense of Shapi. But all their efforts crumbled before the might of Cao Cao's army. The three brothers became separate. Guan Yu was isolated at Shapi, together with the wife of his lord and brother. For Guan Yu, defending the castle was no longer the priority. The lady must be protected at all. No items. That makes it so much harder. Alright, try this. Oh, level 3. Oh no. This is gonna suck on hard. Objective in the carriage. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Why is this a requirement?
The enemy must not be allowed to enter.
Oh, bodyguards.
Come.
Oh, wait. I'll take what I can get. I'm getting the bodyguards. There was only 2 of them. I know I can have more. Okay, equipment, set bodyguards. What army bodyguard team? Me girls. Tigers. Gangster. FE. Huh. Alright, the girls, I guess. Fight probably has good range. How long ago would I have made bodyguards? This is on my PS2. Where's 4 saves, so probably ancient at this point.
The enemy must not be allowed to enter. Come down when I sound the alarm.
From infiltrating by sounding the gong. Okay. Okay, so I just need to close all the gates. Got it. Oh, but Guan Yu is so slow. Eh. Oh, it was already closed. I done this all before, but it's been a while. Okay, it was only showing the last one, so I guess the gates are going to open, and I need to steadily close them all. But you would think whoever's manning the gates would just know to keep them closed. Instead, they have to hear a gong. Oh, that damage, it's so much more without... without defensive items. Oh, lady guards, neat. Guan Yu and his fighting force of Liu Bei's wives. Its use has been annihilated, so I guess I go and ring the gong again. Boy, I hope health drops. Yep, okay. I didn't mean to hit it that many times. Again, the game will like auto-log you. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. Running back and forth, smacking a gong, getting smacked around in the process. I don't even have its full moveset. So, I guess I should go get help. Oh, I heard something drop. Man, when a 50 HP recovery feels that much, you know you're starting HP. There's a south one. Thank you. Okay, more health. We're back in the game. Maybe defend the carriage, bodyguards. Oh, you're still outside. Yeah, he's not showing up as like a big red dot on the map. A small one. And there's the west gate. I can't, I'm too weak. I can't be fast enough for this without items. It's like level 2 Guan Yu effectively. The difficulty of these legend stages appear to be something like in the midway of a Musto mode. Eugene's elite guard came in, but not the man himself. Guards are nice because they always drop health, though. Fuck off.
Report. The lady's carriage is under attack. Please return at once to protect the carriage.
But I left my bodyguards there for... Oh, this is not gonna go well. The carriage is confused. What was that line? Guan Yu has ordered the lady's carriage to... Do what? His carriage has been confused by the enemy infiltration. Close the gates and guard the carriage. Game, you're expecting too much from me. Remember how I said a lot of these are terrible? This is still one of the better ones. Alright, when this inevitably fails, either from me dying or the carriage exploding, try again on a lower difficulty. Probably just stick to doing this on normal. Because I set it on hard. thinking that it would be a bit too easy for the characters that were leveled up. I would just be able to handle it for the weren't. Even in situations like this. And I also forgotten about the fact that the game does sort of account for like your character's actual level, you know, regardless of the difficulty. Oh, I'm just barely scraping by. Health items are still dropping. Alright, bodyguards, wait right here. Fuck's sake, leave me alone. They keep pouring in! Could go out and fight Eugene, I guess. Maybe that would help. Fuck it, I'll go take him down. What's the worst that could happen? Honestly, I expected an ambush. Oh! Thanks, son. What? He's not. I came out here to kill you! Get back here, you son of a bitch! Alright, bye, I guess. Take his horse. Alright, back to the carriage. I guess that worked out. I don't know if Guan Ping spawned because I left, or he just does that after a while. Probably just does it after a while. Oh, this is not just me here. Probably getting an S rank on this does involve defeating the There, doors are all shut. Wish I could tell the HP of the carriage. Oh, well, it's on the move. Should you really be moving, though? Because we basically had the area taken care of. Okay. Whatever you think is best, ladies. Ooh, last I heard, we're confused. Granted, I would be confused as well if my orders were just 2. That's a minute. Of course it's ambushed. You just surfaced from the water like fucking swamp monsters. What, they like swam through the river? I do like one use Musa quote in this. Hard enough! Oh! Well, we're not getting any more notifications from that guy. The carriage is probably pretty fucked now. I probably shouldn't leave its side anymore. Yeah, but him just shouting enough is very appropriate to when you would use it, when you're just getting swarmed by enemies. Could one of you please drop health? It would be great if one of you dropped health. Oh, it's on the move again, great. Okay, thank you. And the enemies aren't on the map, like Zhuge Liang's not on the map, so defeating troops won't do anything to stunt his morale. They'll be as strong as they were when they first appeared. And only get stronger when... You got defeated immediately! Close the damn gate. Yeah, you get into a better position, please. Anyone on the map? Nope, no enemies. Letting me off. This is mostly just fighting troops, which I have to say is not great for leveling. Stat buffs, excuse me, stat buffs that you pick up from defeat. Wow, again. Stat buffs that you pick up from defeated enemy officers do actually apply to you immediately as soon as you hit them. So if I was defeating officers, you would probably be able to tell when you're getting stronger. But there aren't any. Well, there was one, but he ran away. Got Eugene attacking over here. Or at least his troops are. The man himself hasn't appeared. Yeah, like 2 hits from a peon will take out like 10% of my HP, I think. Start from a major will.
I bow to your skills.
Alright, my bodyguards are way over there. Yes, come here, please. Okay, this time I'll go after him. After I close this gate. So I guess now I have to wait for the one down here to open. Well, that was quick. My guards suck. Means probably that Zod's over here. Why is there no help?
Please be cautious.
Thanks, Gwenfing. Probably the you're overextended line. That said, he's not wrong. He should be. And now that he's onto this map, his morale can actually drop. Oh! Ah! Well, I made it longer than I thought I would. Alright, let's turn that difficulty down. If the game's gonna take away items from me... Oh, you don't even get to keep the EXP. Wow. Yeah, I should have known, because I knew going in these were going to be terrible. Or some of these were going to be terrible. Let's see how much of a difference there is between hard and normal. Roll with a different bodyguard crew this time. Tigers. You can have swords, sure. Play on novice. I think I need to do that.
The enemy must not be allowed.
You thought I played in normal difficulty?
Come
Sometimes I do.
when I sound the
It
gong.
really depends. It mostly depends on if the characters I'm using are leveled or not. And wow, that is a drastic difference. Holy shit. They're going down so much easier. On normal, it becomes like a beginner difficulty stage. Like Yellow Turban or Hu Lao difficulty. Wow. Alright. You couldn't have had more of a middle ground. And if you only had the Xtreme Legends, like, pack or whatever, it'd be like, Legend mode would be the only way you could, like, level these characters. Because you wouldn't have any Musa modes or free modes. Man, that just drastically changed how this felt. So, like, you would really just have to grind this on normal over and over again. Or grind the, Legend stages in general on normal. Probably at least one of them has you fight a bunch of officers. Probably, the Lubu stage probably be the best one to grind. That's probably got a ton of officers. You can fight real quick. Now I got nothing to do because they're not going down immediately, and now we're just starting. Okay. You know what? Stay open. If I got nothing else to fight, I'll just take all of you on. Guan Yu's too slow. Yeah, he's always been a slow character. Between both his running speed and his attack speed. He really relies on outstatting the enemy and just shrugging off their attacks. Much harder to do without items. Really, this just became pathetic on normal. What the hell? But this may not be the best balance-wise. No, there's a gate, Captain. If they start spawning. Good to find out. Although I should certainly head south now that that opens. I'm definitely overextending. I want to see what happens if I take it.
The lady's carriage is under attack.
Right, yeah.
Please return at once to protect the carriage.
Okay. Calm down. On the tips. Their stronghold sealed. I've at least left my bodyguards there. This is not the brightest. The slow walk. Feet are so big. Speed would have been nice. I can see where they have speed power-ups in these boxes now. They really left no troops down here to actually defend the carriage, huh? I thought they had a few, but I guess not. Oh well, it wasn't the carriage going down that got me last time. Probably to get S rank on this, you need to like all the enemy officers and also not let the carriage get hurt at all. I remember getting S ranks on these is like extremely strict. The lady's carriage has been ordered too. Oh, I'll go after UG. Before I close that gate. Left my bodyguards in, but it should be fine. Plus, I can finally get his horse. Who knows this thing will be? I'm still getting knocked around my enemy. But yeah, I guess it makes sense. No items means basically no defense. The valuable item has been skipped. Really? Oh, it's like red hair or something. I'm gonna find out. Leave me alone. His troops still have morale even though I defeated them. That doesn't seem fair. The carrots will be fine. Let's see what this item is. Right. Yeah, the reason valuable items appear like this is because they had to account for the player not having the base game, so they just have access to Xtreme Legends content. So there are ways to unlock like all the items from base game in these legend modes. And some of them are pretty easy like that. We just go out and defeat Eugene. Sure. Sometimes it's not really, honestly most times it's not really goes up. Because the smaller your Muso gauge, the faster you can activate it, which is kind of the main thing you want from. Where it's more utilized as a panic button, as opposed to something you want to have a really long gauge, so you can like use it for longer. but it just feels weird to not pick them up, so you grab them. Oh, do I need to close the gate before the carriage will close? Oh, right, it's the south one I need to close. I just came from that. Probably why it's not moving. Safety's been secured. Now it's moving, right. And of course I know it's going to get ambushed again. Game had minimum intelligence. Dynasty were... Early Dynasty music is so memorable. Yeah, I agree. It's why a lot of newer games have remixes of it, or just outright use older songs. Where are all these guys? Nier, Geralt, Gascoigne, Virgil, Bam, Biafy, Dante, and Wright. Let's see if you recognize where all these names come from. You probably won't guess Miafy. Was that carriage gonna show up, or...? It has such a hard time moving around, it's just clipping to the wall. I cannot believe there's such a stark contrast between normal and hard. Normal is really just, we expect this to be the first thing you do with this character. And Nier is from Nier. You're correct. Alright, bodyguards. We can wait. North gate isn't even open. Oh, some guys slipped through here, some...
I bow to your skill.
Oh, never mind, that went down quick. I wonder if the defense captains actually do die, or if it's the game like scripting their death, so the gates do like continually open. It certainly feels a lot more manageable on this difficulty, at least. It is less fun when they all die this quickly, though. But I'll take less fun over torturous. Arena's had so many remasters. It has. Probably the most. Of course, it would spawn as soon as I got off the horse.
I bow to your skills.
They're even way less aggressive now, too. Hard, they would not have let me get on the horse that easily. Gene coming in with max morale. These are the older games, so there's no camera control, so the only way you can control the camera is by holding L1 to block.
Enemy officer defeated.
My morale dropping. I beat the guy. Although him being defeated may not be the best, because that means his troops' morale won't lower, so they'll just remain at max morale. And normally how the game works is if you defeat an officer, their troops hit 0 morale immediately.
The lady will not.
Oh dear. There's a gong. Oh, that shit. Come on, guys, defeat them. I left you here for a reason. Seem to do better when they're on screen. Yan marching? I think he's waiting like just outside. Let's snipe him real quick. And mobilize westward now. Oh. Oh dear. Ah! Come on! Ah! It's been 40 minutes, and I've only beat one! Come the fuck on! Ah! Try it one more time. I guess I won't go after the officers, because, boy, I thought the carriage would last longer than that. It did give me 2 warnings. I guess I just thought I had more health. I really wish you could see it.
The enemy must not.
Had to enter and say, can you even with this? Right, yeah, you can. You just done in a weird way where you have to, like, assault reset to actually reload the interim save. If you get actively, like, defeated or you see the game over and lose, then it, like, disappears. Alright, yeah, this will be the last attempt, though. If this fails, fuck Guan Yu, we're skipping him.
Report. The lady's carriage is under attack. Please return at once to protect the carriage.
Fuck's sake, we just started! So this mission, what it really wants you to do is literally just run back and forth on the gates and defeat peons the entire time. How fun. It is way too damn slow. For a stage you can't use a mount. Or hell, just the speed boosting items would have been great. So I imagine it plays that first line when the carriage is attacked at all. And then it probably plays a line of that peon dying when it's at low health. Yeah, if I only focus the peons, though, then I just end up in this situation where now I have nothing to do. I'm just waiting. Hated this stage so much. You know, I can kind of see why. George just cheering for Guan Yu in the chat. waiting 007. Yeah, the gates are closed. All the fighting's going on outside. There's really nothing I can do. Trying to get that damn weapon. Yeah, because level 11 weapons require you to complete these on expert difficulty while getting an S rank. You gotta do it on hard difficulty. And you gotta do it perfectly. What great gameplay! Just look at the door, smack a gong, go back to look at the door. Against my better judgment, I will go after Eugene. Specifically, though, because I want his horse, because I want to move a bit faster. And the only way I'm getting a horse is if I take it from someone else. Oh, come on. Fuck the valuable item. I don't know what it was. I already have it, though, because I have every item in the game. Oh, okay. Got health, I want that. Close these gates. Where is my adopted son? Has he not been adopted yet? Quick, go on you, adopt him now. I thought he shows up by now. There's a reason he's the adopted one. Are they gonna show up this time? Oh, there you are. Lazy piece of shit. Next opportunity you have to die. It's gonna be fun, Castle. I'm gonna let it happen. Really the worst son. They're attacking my carriage. That's moving so slowly. Leave it alone! Stops dead against these troops. You can just, you know, keep moving or something.
I bow to your skill.
Okay, we're in like the second stage of... Oh, I'll do an interim save. Yeah, they don't even call it interim save, because that wasn't really meant to be a thing. Like, quitting out was specifically for if you wanted to stop playing a stage. Want to save in the middle of it. Which is why I do have to manually quit out and then go back in to play the damn thing. Can they show the carriage HP? I don't know! It'd be real nice if they could. I guess because it's considered like a siege weapon, like the ramps are. Those don't show HP. Really no reason to actually defeat the troops. Because, you know, they just keep coming in. Oh, I can't even... Close to the door, huh? Move faster with the speed up, but if this horse goes off screen, it'll disappear forever. I have to bring it with me. And I really thought for a brief moment, like, maybe I'll just sit down and do all this in one sitting, not realizing I'd spent like half an hour on Guan Yu alone. Maybe more at this point. I don't know when I started this one. I only have to go down and close the south gate. First time that one opened the second time after I'd left it. Well, it doesn't count anymore. Oh, I think I know why, yeah, like, Eugene doesn't look like a glowing red dot on the map. He just looks like a regular red dot. It's because there is, like, an actual Eugene. But he's like hidden on the map, which is why even if I defeat that Eugene over there, it doesn't affect the morale of his troops. Because those troops' morale are affected by hidden Eugene that's probably, I don't know, underneath the map or something. Or just not actually spawned in. That's what I'm imagining. There are better stages, right? Yes, I seem to recall some of these being okay. But there's a reason I didn't play these all that often. Like, they're neat, unique little things. A lot of them have very unique objectives. But boy, you can tell the game isn't meant for that.
I bow to your skills.
It's also like first instance of having like character-specific stages in Dynasty Warriors, unless you count Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends. The others, the modes of that. There is a bit more like personal dialogue in the. Yeah, I guess I would still say Dynasty Warriors 3 Xtreme Legends first. But this would be the first one that does it for like every character. Guan Chao's Legend stages are good. All the others' Legend stages are good, not 3. I still occasionally laugh thinking about Meng Huo's story, where it's literally just he's so pissed off with Zhuge Liang. He just keeps hounding him. And Zhuge Liang just continues to be so aggressive towards Nanwan, he keeps fighting them, recruiting all the other forces to take him on. It's pretty great. Westward, alright. Finally hitting the next step of it. Yeah, if I wanted to defeat all the officers, I'd have to be real damn quick about it, wouldn't I?
I am the shell of Lord Guan Yu. You shall not pass.
Of course, that song is the one that appears. I hope the carriage is still going to move despite that gate opening. Seems like it is. Interim save. In fact, well. I guess I should call it a quit out save in this game, huh? So Tong also hasn't met Guan Yu yet. Oh yeah. That happens during his escape, doesn't it? Oh, again? And we definitely haven't escaped yet when we're still, you know, at the point where we would be captured. Oh, it's nice that our morale went up. I wish that did anything. I don't believe they added any new stages for I think it's still just reusing all the stages in the base game.
Approaching from the south.
That was main
We
force.
will not be able to hold much longer. Abandon the castle. We will escape from the north.
That's Zhang Liao, yes? Oh no, it's Chang Yu, okay. Good. His main force led by a generic, who isn't even the commander. Alright, I can bring my bodyguards over here. I know we're gonna get, yep. There's the real Yui. Fight me, please. I think this one that should cause us troops morale.
Report. A Wei ambush party has appeared in the north.
Fuck's
Carriage
sake.
is in danger. It must be protected.
I know!
Enemy officer defeated.
Oh my god, fuck off! So that line probably means the carriage is at like half health.
Carriage is in danger. It must be protected.
Or it just plays occasionally.
Enemy officer defeated.
It's off! Carriage, could you perhaps... Yeah, move, please. Don't just stand there. Was it necessary if you had 180 there?
Carriage is in danger. It must be
Ah! I know!
Carriage is in danger. It must
Shut up! Get it out of here!
Lord Guan Yu, this is no time to be stubborn. I, Zhang Liao, will guarantee the lady is protected.
Resisting further would only endanger Our Lady. Very well, Zhang Liao. Until I find my brother, I shall yield to the banner of the Han.
Okay, great. I love playing a stage just to lose anyways. One hour and we finally got the second legend done. Yeah, great. Got barely any EXP from that. Still grade A. Sure. Take it. Alright. Let's hope Young Phase is easier. Sure, his is gonna be Chang Ban. It's Chang Ban, yep. In 208 AD, Bei, who had settled in the Jing province, attacked from the north by Cao Cao's massive army. Lacking the resources to resist, Bei was left with no choice but to flee. Liu Bei's march went slowly. It was hampered by the thousands of peasants who had chosen to follow him. Finally, Chang Ban and Cao Cao's forces caught up with Liu and began their assault. Troops and peasants alike fleeing in terror, Zhang Fei requested to be given the guard. He alone now stood between Liu Bei and his not one enemy soldier may. No bodyguards. That's fine. Bodyguards can stay at home. Just let me equip characters. Please. He's also not very leveled up, but that's, again, fine. Items account for a lot in this game, so when they take it away from you, it sucks.
Nobody gets past here. You hear me?
The old Zhang Fei voice. Got a very unique charge 4 in this game, where it's actually a grab move where you stab someone and then does a move. In 5, it's changed to just the twirling part. Stops being a grab because 5 decided to just move all the grabs. They never spit the bow and arrow.
You want some more? Zhang Fei of Yan could drink and fight forever. What? Ah! A bunch of cowards. The lot of you.
I like how his necklace is just part of like his skin texture.
Oh, stop my army single-handedly, will you?
I am Shahudun. Come if you want to die.
Talk is cheap. Just bring it.
Oh, immediately, okay. Cool. They have plenty of stats to deal with this. There we go. But that would have been a lot harder and hard, wouldn't it?
Coco.
Then he dies.
Prevail.
There's a new duel for XL. Oh, I thought that. Yeah, they put a lot of efforts into the like I believe in the original you couldn't the Muso gauge for enemy officer, so they could just whip it out on you. But now they have a gauge that can actually keep up with it. There. AI was actually improved a bit. Like they like to do like this move, jump into a square attack really quick. Really good to catch the player off guard. Beard and all. No, you have one too. I feel like it's the defining feature of Zhang Fei.
Me? Die?
You're still on Zhang Fei? It's been 2 minutes. I gotta talk about how long it took for Guan Yu, alright?
You are rather wanting in beauty.
Rude. So this is being considered like beginner stage difficulty and me actually having items, boy, it makes a big difference.
Beauty never lasts forever.
Wait, what are you doing at Chang Ban? Oh no, he would have joined by this time. Yeah. Chang Ban is like, it feels rather early in Shoot Story. It's rather late in ways. Yeah, all the Yuan Shao stuff would have already happened.
It is animals like you that are responsible for the current chaos.
Yeah, there's a lot more personal dialogue in these Legend stages. Cool. You don't really get that in the base game. Get chunked.
I would have liked to have seen the chaos end.
Died by getting tossed around. He's so short too. It's like he just picked up a child and just flung him.
Your skills are impressive. Allow me.
The thing. Oh, he went in the hyper meta thing. Ah, nothing mattered.
Yet to attain true strength.
Should we go back to hard difficulty? Do you want a repeat of the last stage? Let's just not. Let's just keep it all normal. There are a lot of these. I didn't expect it to take an hour to get to the third one. God damn it, they slipped. Get up too far, they can't just run past you.
Fight me! Fight me!
Jesus, calm down! An aggressive, mentally challenged fat man runs at you, screaming, "Fight me! Fight me!" Jesus. It's horrifying. Also, Zhang Fei is definitely getting a lot stronger, since I would have played this before. With all the officers he's defeating compared to Guan Yu, his stats are getting a much bigger increase, as well as his weapon. He's got a lot more favors going for him than Guan Yu did.
It seems I have to deal with this personally.
Cao Cao, don't! Everyone else you send that's died. This is the worst thing you can do in this situation. He jet though, do I lose if they like... Because Liu Bei is slain. Oh, so if like some troops get by, there'll probably be lines of Liu Bei saying like, "Oh no, I'm dying. Sure hope no more troops get by." If it happens too many times, then it's game. And that's probably what they mean. So, well, I could run for Cao Cao right now. Well, he's coming to me anyways. I could have gone straight for him, but that probably would have led to my... Ow. Trooper Pet is successfully withdrawn. Great. Like, trying to let that happen? Get dunked.
We will fight Cao Cao with the Sun family.
At least that's how I got to live.
And win.
That cutscene they just repeated from Chang Ban proper. Yeah, the only new one we got was at the beginning there. Yeah, that's probably not a terrible stage to grind on, honestly. My grade was 75. How could I have done that better? No one got past me. Like, seriously. Did I do it too quickly? Are there supposed to be more, like, lines about peasants escaping? Not sure how that works. Zhuge Liang, alright, I don't remember his at all. Oh, it's... recruiting Yue Ying. Yue Ying, woman warrior. Back in the days when Zhuge Liang was still but a simple hermit, a man who called himself Huang Chung Yuan visited a simple abode in the countryside. Huang Chung Yuan was a man of repute. When he heard that a brilliant young man labeled was living in his vicinity, he thought to introduce him to his daughter. Liang had already heard the rumors surrounding Yue Ying, so to satisfy his curiosity, he decided to visit Huang family's residence. There, he became enamored with Yue Ying's abilities. Now, Zhuge Liang faced the greatest challenge of his young life. No bodyguards. Fine by me. Really, I maxed out Zhuge Liang. Why? Oh, whatever. Some reason for it. Couldn't be. Level 2. Probably something. Guard queen. Turn isn't bad. Well, if I'm on normal. Or I believe, yeah, like Code of Chivalry and all these past hits are the new items added for Xtreme Legends. No time limit for that is a double-edged sword. Like, it can give you more time to win, but what if you have it equipped and you dual loop boo or something? Debuns appear more frequently. They're not stunned by bow attacks. Bow attack deflects it. Like morale goes up. 4 items have greater. Peons can't attack during announce yourself. Right, announce yourself is the taunting move. Enemies receive more damage when hit by. A lot of these are so specific. Okay, what do I want to have though? I think elixir. Level 10, huh? Wow. So much. Oh right, I remember this. These are all the people that are trying to marry Yue Ying. Power rune users wear. I just never think it's good enough to be worth the trade-off. Where you get more defense, but your defense, or you get more attack, but your defense drops dramatically.
If you wish to be my husband, then I must insist on testing your metal.
Beat Yue Ying immediately. Alright.
Enemy officer
There,
defeated.
slap her around with the fan. Zhuge Liang's won by a wide margin.
I see. Your skills are quite impressive.
First thing Zhuge Liang did, slap the shit out of her. Hello?
Now, let us fight again.
Oh, you're going to non-mime this, huh? Oh, she brought siege weapons. Alright.
Enemy officer defeated.
To see,
I
wasn't
have
great.
not yet seen your full potential.
You are quite the resilient one. I see now that I must earn your genuine respect.
Well, wait, these are dropping stat increases? Oh, well, that just dropped the power up. One of them dropped a stat up. Huh. They don't normally do that. That one dropped nothing. Neat.
was I who saw the maiden first.
The only person she belongs to. Only she can decide who she wishes to be with. Enemy officer defeated.
Montai really just tried to go dibs. So Zhuge Liang is just like, she can decide for herself as he smacks her around.
I shall not hold back now. Come!
Enemy officer defeated.
Nice try. Zhuge Liang won by a large margin. A wide margin.
Holding back.
He's so good at beating up women. No, it's not easy difficulty, it's normal.
Now, show me the true extent of your power.
They're mounted. It makes them significantly more annoying to fight. I could go back and keep changing the
Officer
difficulty
defeated.
for all the characters I had properly leveled up. But that just feels like it's going to be a pain in the ass. Because you can't pick difficulty before starting a
I have
stage.
never
You have to
seen
go
such
straight to the
strength.
options menu to do it there. Pain in the ass. Plus, I don't remember who all I've leveled up. I was not expecting Zhuge Liang to be maxed up. When did I do this and why? Why did they max out Zhuge Liang instead of
She belongs to me.
Fa Cheng? She belongs to me!
Enemy officer defeated.
What would I have maxed out Zhuge Liang as opposed to Zhang Fei or Guan Yu? Or what past me was thinking. Maybe I just wanted to try him out because I haven't maxed him out before. And I wanted to say, is he as bad as it says? And yeah, his moveset's not great.
I still cannot accept you just yet.
Of course, he seems really good when he's powering through everything. We're here
Perhaps I
earlier.
must concede
You would have seen like the massive difference between hard difficulty and normal. It is a ridiculous gap.
Two.
Yan Yan is the only one that wasn't aggressive by it.
Enemy
He's just
officer
like, oh, you're after
defeated.
this chick too. I think a couple things like hold Zhuge Liang back. Like, I think some of his charges don't have elemental. Like his charge 2 is that. Not great. Dick isn't great for damage either. His Muso's pretty good, but it's a bit awkward to aim. Oh right, the weird ruling where you just can't bring a horse past this point.
My power.
The full extent of her power. He brought bombs. He's suddenly a lot more sturdy. Oh, she is in hyper mode. Even hitting harder, wow.
Enemy officer defeated.
Pretty obscured that entirely.
Impossible. I am not good enough?
I mean, aren't you seeing if all the men are good enough?
This is the final round. Come forth.
You implied the last one would be the final round. Oh, Juggernauts, of course. Just swerve past all these. I may as well grab that item. They removed the altar here. So there's just like a weird like texture change on the ground here. I got some of the Juggernauts. So again, it's hard to tell when it's in a one-on-one fight. And I
Officer defeated.
vastly outstatting the enemy.
I have been defeated. Lord Zhuge Liang, I shall now be your servant.
Your
No,
servant.
Ying. I do not wish for you to become my servant. Just walk alongside me as my wife. The two of us shall soar together to the heavens.
It wasn't being figurative, they actually take off. They just start flying like Superman. Power rune. $75. How could I have done it better? Can you not get S rank if you're not on, That's very difficult. How it works. Been a long time. You have League of Grammar ship Chengdu. He looks kind of sassy with that pose on the right there. There's a lot of renders in the older Warriors games that you can't find online. Like, I don't believe I've ever seen Yubei in this pose. Like, a render you just find. Probably use it for a thumbnail or something at some point, if I could. Let's see. 211 AD, Yubei began a campaign to conquer the Yi province and marched in the city of Chengdu. The purpose of this attack was to save the people from its incompetent ruler, Liu Kang. No matter how good a reason he had, Liu Bei knew that the people of this campaign was a hostile invasion. Furthermore, the resistance Liu Bei encountered from the supposedly virtuous leader found himself questioning his own judgment. As Liu Bei's army continued its march towards the forest, they encountered Liu Kang's forces. Ranks, peasant troops could be seen. Liu Bei be able to protect his virtue in these very painful circumstances. No special rules, we can go in full force. Bring one along this time. So I imagine what the game wants you to do is not kill the peasant. However, you're going for level weapons after I beat.
The people of Shu will
no.
not follow an opportunist like you.
Thank you for the super chat.
Is justice really with us in this battle?
Because, wow, that's gonna be annoying. A lot of these basically require you to get characters maxed out. So if I were to try and do that for everyone, it would basically mean me getting everyone to max out difficulty. Because I don't see yourself being strong enough to complete these stages on expert difficulty otherwise. Not most of them, anyways. You have to get the, I'd have to grind the weapons up to level 9, then unlock level 10, and then unlock level 11. So it's a lot of effort to do that. I have to shoot peasants while killing the officers. I could, but...
Stop. That is quite enough. Though this is war, I have taken the lives of many innocent people. Could it be that my actions have led me away from the path of virtue?
Liu Bei shrugs and goes back to killing peasants. Is there a problem with the mic? Some people are saying it's fine. Person said, Maybe I was speaking too low for the narration. I don't know, I'll keep a look at reading on my mic next time.
For the sake of the people, I yield.
Fine, it's cutting off at times. But I'm getting conflicting reports. It doesn't really help me to figure out the problem. Fine when you're in the stages. Huh. That shouldn't make a difference.
For the sake of the people, I yield.
Everyone's so nice. We're all giving up for the people. Valuable item for what? People. During narration only. It was just speaking too low. I don't know.
It is best for the people if I surrender.
That's not your voice. That was like Sun Quan's voice. Got a pretty satisfying moveset. Pretty quick. Oh, that was it. That was easy. There's so much of the stage I could have gone through. Mike is making me scream profanity in Spanish in every other few words. Really? Huh, interesting. What a weird glitch. 27. Alright. So there was more to that stage, I assume. It probably really didn't want me to kill the peasants. Fuck it, I consider that a clear. To the next one. Battle of Jiameng Gate. In 214 AD, a new officer joined the ranks of the Liu Bei's forces. Stalwart warrior Ma Chao was known throughout the land for his might and when Liu Bei welcomed him into his camp, he treated Ma Chao no different than he treated his veteran officer. But these veteran officers of Liu Bei were quite annoyed that a newcomer was immediately being granted the same respect that they had worked hard to gain. Thus they requested that Ma Chao take part in a contest of might. For a skilled warrior like Ma Chao, this was an ideal situation. One thrust of a spear could say more than 1,000 words ever could. Ma Chao must now defeat more enemies than any other officer and prove his power. Okay, did that sound fun? No items, no bodyguards. Ah! Why? Because Liu Bei didn't have any requirements, so now Ma Chao has double. Alright. Well, at least he's good level. Alright, so 5 Tiger Generals. Player scores the most KOs during the allotted time. Beat player does not score the most KOs. Well, let's see how this goes.
The one who takes out more enemies is the winner.
Understood. All shall know the might of my spear.
We're vastly outnumbered here. This is apparently a real battle for fighting Liu Zhang. And they gave him 0 morale. Probably so that he wouldn't kill the other officers. Probably a slaughter with Ma Chao with a level 10 weapon. I love the range on his moves though, it's great. Also, just like his acrobatic moves in general. Like his charge 1 being that, that twirl, that's great. There, and I'm already walking this way. He already got 50. Everyone's got 50.
I bow to your skills.
I head towards an officer. Currently, Ma Chao's in the lead. They'll probably
Good work, young one.
stay the same at this point. I don't imagine defeating any officers gets me bonus points. A horse, perfect. Just what Ma Chao needs.
Brother, I knew you could do it.
I'll turn this whole thing around.
Chang Fei, I knew you could do it.
My spear shall howl.
Guan Yu doesn't call him brother.
I bow to your skills. Witness the might of Zhao Yun's spear.
A lot of unique lines here.
Good work, young one.
I do like them having unique lines like praising each other and
Can't let the young one
getting achievements.
I bow to your skills.
I kind of forgot how good Ma Chao was on the horseback compared to everyone else. I can kind of see why they canceled out items for this. Because they didn't want you to start with the horse.
I bow to your skills.
Main problem is running out of peons to kill. Gotta keep going to find more. And there's probably some bonus objective if I were to go for all that.
incredible.
Ow. I killed all the crossbowmen.
I bow to your skills.
Motherfucker.
Brother, I knew you could do it.
There's only one over there. Oh. Zhang Wei over there. I guess I'll head towards them, why not? I've got a pretty sizable lead at this point. Oh, there was more here. Yeah, Guan Yu is catching up, though.
I knew you could do it.
Guy's a low health.
I bow to your skill. I bow
Guan Yu's got like 100 kills on Huang Zhong. Come on.
Enemy officer defeated!
We must not fall behind.
Am I just going for the 10 minutes here? Probably.
Good work, young one.
I bow to your skills.
On camp, these guys. Probably not if I defeat the gate captain. It's gonna be hard not to. Yeah, there he goes.
I bow to your skill.
Love that last hit, it's so satisfying.
Incredible!
It seems the unique praise lines have stopped. Now they're all saying the generic ones. I need to find more people. Sure. Wang Chong is so far behind. Even though he has plenty of troops to kill down there.
Good work,
Brother, I knew you could do it.
I bow to your skills.
Either haven't seen an update from Guan Yu in a minute, or I just have been glazing over them. It's nice the strongholds come back. It's nice of the game to remind me I'm still in the lead.
Chang Fei, I knew you could do it.
Bow to your skills.
I wish it was Shadowrunner so I just couldn't get knocked off. Okay, I'm well in the lead. If Guan Yu's at 400, I'm at 600.
Good job.
Kid Chasm seems a pretty good idea. Nearest one, I guess back up where it was. That one did respawn.
Bow to your
Close
skills.
one.
I bow to your skills.
Realize this isn't Fast Warriors 4 Hyper. Yeah, that's because Hyper doesn't have, Hyper's a PC version, and it doesn't have any Xtreme Legends content. So I'm playing this on PS2. Okay. You were watching some of my older videos and I said something that made you annoyed, but you can't remember what it was. Great, I'm glad you brought this to my attention. That's something I can fix. Just to be safe, I should remove every video I've ever put out. That way, whatever annoyed you will be gone forever. Thanks for bringing this to my attention.
Incredible!
3% of slur.
I bow to
I don't think I have. I'll try to avoid that. Depends if I go next to one, guys. They're in hyper mode. Okay, generic line, got it. Let me just steal some of your kills here. Yeah, there's no one around to kill anymore. Only 20 seconds left. One you, you're not gonna catch up this point.
Incredible!
Well, I may as well give up. At least I got to 800.
I bow to your skills.
Justice will prevail. Now you see. The blade of justice cannot be defeated by anyone.
Nice twirl.
Most impressive, Lord Ma Chao.
A most impressive display of might, young warrior.
Looks like I could have a little fun. We five shall become tigers of the battlefield.
Just look towards the camera. Wang Zhong with his arms crossed like he's the cool guy out of the group. Thank you for the membership, Chandler. Right. The I did some cleaning in my room a few weeks ago, and so like everything kind of got repositioned. So my computer screen is a bit further away than you gotta like really like lean in to read stuff. So it's a bit harder for me to glance over and see what everyone's saying now. When it was already difficult to keep up with what everyone was. Oh, his. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. What could Huang Zhong, the old archer man's mission be about? Could it be about archery? Alright. Battle of Chang Sha. After the Battle of Liu Bei gained a base of operations in the province. Further expanded embarked on a campaign to take the 4 districts of southern June. First, Ling Ling fell to Liu Bei, and Zhao Yun and Zhang Fei would take Zhuge Liang, Ling, respectively. And now only Chang Sha remained. The attack on Chang Sha was led by none other than Guan Yu. Chang Sha prefect Han Chuan feared the might of Guan Yu and initially planned for a siege battle. He became impatient and ordered his general Huang Zhong to strike out. Huang Zhong was nearly 60 years old, but his prowess in battle showed no signs of deteriorating. There was still none who could match his skills with a bow. Now, this veteran general was about to face his greatest challenge, defeating the great warrior Guan Yu. No items. Right. Thank you, Blue, for the membership. Alright. Yeah, just it flashes red if you try to use it. Oh, level 9. At least he's leveled. That could help. Bodyguard, sure. Oh, you're not leveled at all. Huh. Leveled. I guess I'll bring you. Right. Bodyguards are, like, oddly specific with how they gain stats. Like, you can see the stats, some of these guys are all different. And they all have different titles, like Stalwart, Tiger, depending on what level or what weapons you have them use, they can have like different titles at their stats. Their Muso stat is pointless because they never Muso. I don't believe it affects anything. Since you probably want it lower because if it once they have like a unique title, like Tiger or something, then once their Muso is maxed, they'll actually use elements with their attacks. But that's hard to even notice. Like, the main thing you want would just be, like, more attack, or maybe more defense and life, just to survive a bit longer. Well, actually, I want this to be easier. Fuck the FE crew. Gangsta. Pull the FE guys in my own time, I guess. Ah, get dismounted.
You want to start over? Quite a chivalrous act for one so young. Then allow me to answer your courtesy with my bow, young warrior.
Let me repay you by shooting you from afar.
Archers, shoot down those fools outside the castle.
Not Guan Yu with an arrow without killing him. As if the arrow would have killed him. So the draw distance is very much against you here. Look at how fast he runs by. Of course. You're not gonna hit him while he's moving.
Come out and fight like men, you cowards.
Silence! Just do what I say!
So I gotta wait for him to get in range and then stop. And then hit him with an arrow. Okay. Dismounted.
I was but an inch from death.
No! You're an inch from life, alright? That barely did anything.
Consider my debt to you repaid.
You missed on purpose. Wei Yan, kill this filthy traitor.
Whoa.
Come. Die. We go.
I like this voice for Wei Yan because it's so menacing. I mean, do we really have to fight them at this point? I guess we're doing it. Alright, hitting him with the bow wasn't as bad as I remembered. I remembered that being awful. I was probably too dumb to just wait for him to stop moving before. I was probably trying to hit him as he was moving. That sucks.
Another victory for Wang Zhong!
He stumbles at the end of his Muso because he's so old.
Must fight. I'm sorry I'm late, brother.
Go ahead and kill your adopted son. He was an asshole in the last mission. Really ain't doing you a favor. Valuable item. Even the game wanted me to kill him.
Must fight.
Any lines for getting close to Wei Yan? Probably not. Nope. That's Ridge 4 doesn't usually have stuff like that. That is charge 6 as a attack rate. I think in 3 they don't. The whirling move.
Another victory for Wang Zhong!
A warrior's
Oh.
death. I could not ask for
Ah, my bad. We're supposed to join these guys, right? I'm sure this won't have any long-term repercussions. Feels horse too.
Must fight. Are you ready to take on Chang Fei?
Probably isn't in either of our best interests, but
Do not disrespect your elders.
oh, immediately, huh? At least he's out of Muso now. And live. Jesus.
Sorry, brothers. I messed up.
No such thing as a friendly duel. Guan Yu let Huang Zhong live, but Huang Zhong is killing everyone.
Another victory for Wang Zhong!
No hard feelings, right?
Guan Yu, my heart rejoices. I have not felt this energized in ages.
He's so exhilarated to claim the lives of his foes. If only Guan Yu have killed him, his friends would still be alive. Oh fuck, he might still. Right, no items. Way worse defenses than what I'm used to. The enemies are so aggressive, but sometimes when you try to parry, it'll be like the one instance they don't attack. So frustrating. Maximum disrespect, let's taunt him. Is he calling him a piece of crap? No, he's saying come here, you little brat. I thought he was saying come here, you piece of crap.
Another victory for Huang Zhong!
I have broken the
You
oath.
just kill him!
Give me.
Come here, you.
He cut his own line off. Well, so Huang Zhong and Wei Yan killed their own lord and killed the people who were attacking them. Hey, better grade than last time, I'll take it. So, Huang Zhong has gone rogue, along with Wei Yan. This is the Empire scenario where they rise up, claim the land for themselves. Alright, Zhang Wei. Oh, you ready for a massive time skip? Defense of Zhanga. In the kingdom of Shu, Liu Bei's heir, Liu Chan, had succeeded the imperial mandate, and all military affairs were delegated to Zhuge Liang's protege, Zhang Wei, also known as a prodigy of Tian Shui. Succeeding the will of Zhuge Liang, Zhang Wei continually fought campaigns against the kingdom of Wei, but was unable to produce satisfactory results. Yu's military power dwindled, and after crowning a new emperor, Wei began to go on the offensive. Zhang Wei put up a lone resistance at Jianga, but it proved futile, as the Wei forces easily broke through and continued towards Chengdu. At this juncture, Liu Chan was ready to surrender, but Zhang Wei refused to give up. Despite the shortcomings of the Shu Emperor, he was not about to let him fall into the hands of the enemy. No special rules. Thank you. Why aren't they all like this? Why do these have rules to begin with? Weapon is pink. Got him level 10. Where did I look? Wrong way. So I think I had a reason for doing that. I think I wanted to play his Shui Sage in Musa mode specifically. Very unique and different in Musa mode after you've already unlocked Zhang. So this is basically like a late Shu battle. But like people like Cao Ren and Zhang He, like they're all still alive. Like the enemy commander Zhang Hui to let you know how late this is in the game. I fucking love northern campaigns! Zhang Wei shouts this daily.
This is the final barrier. I shall protect the lands of Shu with my life. The enemy's numbers are too great. Let us use the wrong to close the gate as needed.
What is up with this legend mode and loving gongs? Okay, so where is... Whoops. Where is this gong? On the gong... Okay, that's split up on me. That didn't tell me a damn thing. One right next to me, pretty sure there isn't. Alright.
Request a duel.
I cannot lose. I still have much to accomplish.
Oh, jeez, okay. Oh. I might be too strong for you, buddy. Wow. It's kind of pathetic, I'm not gonna lie here. I like the grab, though. I fully expected to kill him with one Muso. He's trying his little hardest.
I would have liked to have seen the chaos end.
At least he should have been dead by this point. No chance me to a duel. Well, too late. Wang Wei so strong.
Beauty never lasts forever.
I don't think we're gonna need those gongs. Great, they closed the gate. I guess I'll close this one too. Could just keep fighting the enemies from. Wait, I'm remembering what the stage is about now. Probably need to defeat the enemy officers for the rest of the next point of it.
My name is Shu Huang. Do not forget it.
I probably won't really need to remember it.
I cannot lose. I still have much to accomplish.
Why is he so sturdy? Oh, Jesus, that was brutal.
I have yet to attain true strength.
Zhang Wei, the mightiest warrior.
Enemy defeated.
That was one charge attack. Your shoe just got evaporated.
Enemy officer defeated.
Oh, disappeared.
Don't want to die.
You lasted way longer than Cao Cao. Liu Chan has appeared in red text.
Surrender to the Wei army.
Yep.
My lord, please wait. Someone please stop the lord.
Yeah, the whole purpose of this stage is just try and prevent Liu Chan from surrendering. Because it's all he tries to do. But you have to keep closing the gates. Closing one opens the other for no reason other than video game logic. So you just gotta keep going back and forth. For Liu Chan, just like... It's like when you circle around the coffee table in a video game and the other guy has to go around it because the AI pathing is so terrible and he can't destroy the coffee table. That's what we're doing. Except it's intentional. Why not finish off the officers? Well, it's a bit difficult with how much, or with how little travel time Liu Chan has to make. You just reach these gates. Any dialogue for getting close to him? Nope. Okay. Like, he does not have far to travel, even if you wait.
It's a dead end.
It's a dead... Do you not realize the gates are being opened and closed? Do you not realize someone's causing that? Like, for real, man. He's so stupid. This may be the most disrespect Liu Chan's ever gotten. Is the line for getting close to the gate, but not Zhang Wei. Yeah. For each gate, in fact. valuable item. I guess that's from keeping him from defecting for long enough. I like how they had Muso officers, but the commander is still Zhang Hui. Oh, and Deng Ai. Why not both of them, I guess? Said he was fighting Zhang Hui there. Guess he started to engage his troops for a little bit. Like he has to see Zhang Hui just waiting to close the door on him. I'll do a save just in case. But I will try rushing the commanders. Killing Zhang Hui isn't gonna finish the stage. I didn't think it would. What is the objective here? Liu Shan is prevented from surrendering during the allotted time. Only defeat as Liu Shan surrenders or is slain. Trying so hard to keep him from surrendering. There's just not enough time to go after these guys, though. Oh, cutscene, though.
Why do you insist on serving a lord unworthy of your loyalty? Jiang Wei, come back to Wei! You need not perish with Shu!
This body, this soul, exists for the glory of Shu! I made an oath to the Prime Minister. I cannot lose!
The spear backhanded. Zhang Hui, come back to Wei. It's in your name. You belong here. You know it in your heart. Yu Chan is trying to flee into the enemy strongholds.
The Lord willing to destroy all that they worked for. Enemy officer defeated!
So if we hadn't taken over that gate captain, he would have just ran through it and we'd have lost. Yeah, even with... It's just us. He's got no one else to surrender to, but he's still trying. Oh, come on. Liu Chan, could you not? Could you just not? I don't think the enemies even really attack him, so I'm not sure how you'd get him to die. Turns around as soon as it's from. Has chosen a new place to surrender himself. If any stage is gonna make you hate Liu Chan, it's this one. Heading back down to surrender. Oh, no, he's moving back up. He's so indecisive. See, they do try to make these stages all very unique, and I can appreciate that to some degree. Less so when it's more just like a novelty thing and it's not really fun to do. This is honestly one of the better ones just because it's amusing. To see Liu Jian try so damn hard to surrender. He has no reason to, he just wants to give up. Oh no, his morale's dropping. Whatever will we do? I don't think I even need to take over the gate captains at this point. We got 30 seconds left. He seems to be stuck fighting them now. Yeah, that works out.
Is there no one who will help me?
You're trying to surrender. I'm just screaming for help. He really just screams it too. I wish these had outros. See how awkward Liu Jian would react after all this. Lore accurate. We've gotten through most of you now. Alright, way on time. Counter at the Zhang Plains. In 234 AD, a showdown between the armies of Shu and Wei was about to begin at Zhang Plains. For this battle, Shu's Zhuge Liang insisted on a defensive strategy. General Wei Yan disregarded his orders and charged furiously towards the enemy lines. Wei Yan was often misunderstood, and his daunting appearance and callous demeanor often alienated him from friend and foe alike. Zhuge Liang proclaimed that he had an aura of defiance. Did not help matters either. Wei Yan and his aura. But Wei Yan knew that his lord, Liu Bei, had accepted him into his camp because he respected his abilities as a warrior. Wei Yan would repay the confidence shown in him by the but in his own way. No words were needed, only victory in battle. I like how his blades are gold. Oh, he's not leveled up. At least we got items. No bodyguards, but that's fine. Beat all enemy officers. All the shows.
Disobey my orders.
I'm distrustful of Wei Yan. In hyper mode. Hyper mode and tanky. I guess it just comes with the territory being hyper mode, huh? Oh, he is enraged! There's not much I can do besides just do the C3 combo. Just have the base moveset. guy was already in hyper mode. Ending in rage. Hey, he's just kind of sitting here. He's just sort of standing here, but he's very angry about it. A pissed off scowl the entire time. Can you tell from his face in the top left? I do like his charge 3, where he just break dances on the enemy.
This one is not trusted by Zhuge Liang.
Did you forget to voice that line?
Does not attack you. The aura of defiance. I knew you would betray us.
Zhuge Liang, you may have judged poorly there. Why? Oh, fuck. He just started running from me. I couldn't get him. Oh, well. So, I can't help but notice now, shoot once it's dead. Dispatch the unit to hunt down Wei Han. Alright. I wonder if I could have prevented this if I defeated him quickly enough, which, honestly, I would have just needed more stats to do that. Alright, time to kill Zhuge Liang.
By order of the Prime Minister, I have come to take your
Shoot troops are weak compared to Wei. Honestly, this is the best thing that could have happened. Really, you're on the winning side now, Wei Han. Wei Han's unit is defending. Oh, it's just me. His troops were just like, we do not want any part of this. I like how Zhuge Liang is supposed to be retreating. We're at Chang Plains, but he's just like, I really don't like this Wei Han motherfucker. Everyone, forget our entire plan. Hunt him down. It does in the map. We're now part of the Wei forces. We involuntarily defected. Good job jumping over my Muso, Chang Ban. You mean to kill one thing? Sure, let's kill your protege next. Why not? Yeah, you're not seeing the folly of your choice so far, Zhuge Liang.
Jiang Wei will challenge you.
You've lost quite a few of troops already. Your hate boner this hard.
Die.
Very eloquent. Ow! Nope. Stop that! Ah, tip! Do not lose to Zhang Wei on. He's just as much Wei as you are. Fuck, fuck, fuck! No! I couldn't do my Muso because I'm getting juggled. Ah! Ah! Damn it, Julie almost right all along. You need to send the overpowered Zhang Wei after him. And this is why I'm not on hard. It's super easy for some characters, but not all of them. Right, there are different outfits. How do I change it on this menu? God, I have to go to like change. All right. He's got blonde hair, and they made him black.
Why do you
So I guess the hair is probably more part of his headset. No, it must be his actual hair. 'Cause I've seen the mask fall off him before. It revealed another mask underneath, but... But when the mask fell off, it was just the mask, it wasn't the headset entirely. So yeah, this is all his natural hair. He dyed it blonde. And changed races. He went into the character creator and decided he wanted to just completely re-customize himself. Just be grateful he didn't do the Oblivion treatment and come out as looking like a monster. I almost killed that other officer in time. I took him down quicker. Maybe I can... not help him. Maybe I can take the other guy down in time. Let's find out. They'll be cutting it close. They just don't have high enough stats. Yeah, isn't great. Don't have high enough stats to do this any quicker. Oh, he seems to have like extra defense as well. They really wanted you to fail this.
This one is not trusted by Zhuge Liang. Do not attack that officer's unit.
Damn, they run away immediately
Not
too.
attack you. The aura of defiance. I knew you would betray us.
Yep. I can't even make him like get launched. Ah! No, I just need higher attack. I would have to like grind him up or set it to easy or beginner. Oh well. More interesting anyways.
By order of the Prime Minister, I have come to take your head.
I do like that they send Mondai after him. I think Mondai is the one that actually killed him. Need to take the duel more seriously this time. After stomping all those duels as Zhang Wei, I wasn't expecting to struggle. It'd be too much of a hassle to get red hair. I'm just gonna keep going. Zhuge Liang is at max morale. He really wants to kill Wei Yan.
Sorry, but this is the end.
Like, you would not believe how much he wants him dead. Almost as much as he wants the non-mon dead. Damn it, I got hooked on the bridge layer. with that entire moveset. I don't know where Chang Ban went. And there's Yang Wei. Let's try this again.
Zhang Wei will challenge you.
I'm sure it's possible to defeat the way opposite time. Quick enough. You have to start with that. His Muso lasts forever, too. That was like half my health. In hyper mode, too, and that really doesn't help. I'm gonna fucking die to Yang Wei again. Fuck this. The cheese method to always survive a duel. Now imagine if I had that item that made it where duels last infinitely. And you see how that's a double-edged sword? Why did that raise morale? Oh, there it goes. Which he's tankier when he's not in a duel, but... At least this way I can heal. I'm pretty sure I have more defense as well. There we go.
Forgive me, Prime Minister.
Oh, you never knew about that cheesing method you can do in a duel. Yeah, if you just whip out your bow, look outside of the arena, particularly like from like a corner, then the AI just will not be able to attack you. Not entirely sure why. Oh. The disrespect. I think it's something to do with like the game trying to not render them unless they're on screen. So if they're not like rendered in, they're not able to attack you.
It appears I have met my destiny.
Your destiny was to get slaughtered by a guy you betrayed. How fitting.
Enemies everywhere. Fight, kill, die.
And now he's just gone completely blood-crazed. Good job, Zhuge Liang, you caused this. Gonna cut a path to Liu Bei and slay him himself now. Great job, you're a genius. Grade A. What an end to Wushang Plains. Alright, Peng Tong. This is definitely going to be Phoenix Hill. Illusions of Peng Tong. This Peng Tong was renowned throughout the land as a fledgling phoenix, a strategist equally talented as Zhuge Liang, the Sleeping Dragon. However, within the Shu ranks, Peng Tong was always in Zhuge Liang's shadow. Zhuge Liang's word was near absolute within the camp. Peng Tong, for example, initially not favored by Liu Bei. Zhuge Liang sang praises of his abilities. Tong was suddenly promoted to the high position where he now sat. Because it's who you know. No matter how much civilization changes, it's always who you know. Tong cannot help but wonder what would happen if Zhuge Liang were pitted against each other. Taking military strategy alone, did he not surpass Zhuge Liang's abilities? These thoughts, which Tong kept deep within his heart, would soon compel him into action. No bodyguards. It's not fledgling Phoenix Seal. Oh no, this is its own thing. Cool. Main things I want. Faster move, no charge. Bodyguard, fine. Level 2 weapon, that's not as fine. Objective, defeat Zhuge Liang. Alright. Maxed out troops. You sandwiched between Zhuge Liang and Yu Ying. This is Tong's dream.
Pang Tong, what has prompted you to do this?
Well, I look at your smug expression and think, just win, like the best you at your own game.
I see. Very well.
Even Tong gets annoyed with Zhuge Liang just being so smug all the fucking time. That's great. It's not just Sima Yi that gets pissed off with him. Even his best friend does. Force charge attack with the staff users is always so weird. Because they make the staff just like spaz out.
I shall show you the power of the Juggernaut.
A lot of Juggernauts, alright. Although some of them seem to be inactive. Golly. He loves to wander off screen and then hit you with that charge 1. Like, for real, her AI loves to spam this thing. Rid of these Juggernauts. If I can. Yu Ying's annoying and Juggernauts aren't much better. I gotta get close for the Muso. If I started away from them, I won't hit any of them. Ah! I hate this. Stop! Muso, please. Okay. Jesus Christ, ow. How to die to a regular attacks, I'm sure. His battle efforts are much more high pitch in this game.
Well, what do you know?
I must withdraw for now, my husband.
Okay, at least he didn't have Yu Ying die. Funny as that would be. Tong is getting favor. Strongholds. Okay. Boy, I wish there was some help. Strongholds ought to have some. It's the worst stage because she lived. There are some Musos are weaker when they're true Musos in this game. the other stronghold in time. Come on, red hair. Surely I have enough time. If I couldn't reach these in time with red hair, I don't know how I'd be able to reach them in time. Yeah, I like his regular Muso quote more than his free Muso quote, where he just goes, eh. King Tong's strategy is a great success. He's gained great favor. Siege ramp. I imagine it probably would have gotten great favor if I defeated Yue Ying more quickly. For all the reinforcement, beat the enemy defense force and seize the guard piece. Guard captain. Okay. Marvelous acquired. It's kind of neat that, like, oh wow, that every individual character has one of these stages.
You shall perish in flames.
Wow. Oh! Killed himself! That was a kamikaze guy!
Ah, a siege
Jesus!
ramp. A bit damaged, but usable.
I'm sure it is
There's
after
no
that.
use crying over what has already been taken. Make sure the siege ramps are destroyed.
I was not expecting the kamikaze bomber. Attacking the siege ramp, please. Yeah, in Dynasty Warriors 5 Xtreme Legends, there's, like, groups of people that have legend stages. There's no one who has, like, one individual legend stage, all of them does. So it's pretty cool to see every single person have one. It'd be even cooler if some of these weren't terrible. I can certainly appreciate the effort. Oh, there was another siege ramp down here. Realize. Certainly draining his morale. Yeah, because finally one of these legend stages, the enemy commander is actually the commander, so his troops do suffer morale loss, wailing on them. Yeah, that's how the game is supposed to be played. But they're, like, changing up how the game normally works for a lot of these. Make them play out in the specific way they want them to. Oh, come on! I protected that one for the longest time. And it went down first? Ah! Setting weapons has never been fun. That thing should have set itself up the second it got to the wall. Sometimes there are spares, but it doesn't matter when enemies are going to keep respawning. And honestly, I'm not convinced that it wouldn't take less damage overall if I just wasn't even here. Probably some strategy that can take place down here, too. Yeah, more Arbalest. Not that it seems to actually stop the enemies, because there's still enemies coming in from the north that are just walking right past the Arbalists that are set up over there. Hey Tong has gained respect as a strategist. Okay, so that's what I needed to do. I needed to go down here and do this one to get more of the ones that would have been attacking the siege ramps to defect. Then it would be an easier time protecting. I wish the game implied that in any way. Spirits can just keep them from actually hitting the siege ramp. That'll be good. I'm sure I only need the one setup. Look at those jump charge, it just lands straight on his head. Like, Jesus, that looks painful. These are taking way too long to set up. Even accounting for the fact this is the second pair of them. Finally. And now they suddenly become invincible once they're actually set up. Yeah, can I ride the horse up? I think you can ride them up, but not down. Oh no, I can do both. Okay. But I can't take it up here. Well, surely we've acquired enough favor by now.
To be honest, I am astounded. I did not think you to be so powerful.
See, there you go again, talking down to people. That's one thing I really don't like about you.
I see. So you are determined to fight me.
Sure. Let's determine who's better. Once and for all.
I like him limbering up. Like how Zhuge Liang was just like, I didn't think you were this strong. Yet you still recommended him a high position. Because he's your buddy. Part of the Muso when he was... his back was turned to me, but he still turned around and blocked it in time. Okay. Before he just, outright murders me. Tong is weak as shit. Staff versus fan, who will win? Probably the guy with the laser beams. Ah, speaking of... Oh, this is not going well. Charge 4 just is not great. Got too much of startup time. Muso is good, but can't use it all the time. And if the enemy blocks the first hit, they're gonna block all the hits. You can't, like, position it around them. Stuck in a stationary position. Charge 3 is very sporadic as well. It's a pretty cool spot to duel, though. On the rooftops. Did you just heal? You son of a bitch! I wanted to say these power-ups, but it's kind of hard to control where you move when the auto-target really just forces you to move wherever it decides to go. The time suit of Fitz it still drain a lot of HP.
Well,
Okay.
you seem quite skilled.
The better strategist has been determined. Right, barely fought any officers, so barely got any weapon HP. Okay, last one for shooting. Ride of the Juggernauts. Like Ride of the Valkyries, but it's Juggernauts. Huang Chongyuan's daughter, Zhuge Liang, was a talented young woman skilled in the studies of astronomy, geography, and when Yu Ying came of age, she sought a man who would love her for her abilities, began spreading false rumors about her own physical appearance, were less than flattering to say the least. The only man who saw through the deception and discovered Yu Ying's true essence was Zhuge Liang. The two would later marry, and when Zhuge Liang entered into Liu Bei's as a strategist, Ying also offered to use the talents for the Thus, Yu Ying created a fearsome new weapon, aptly named the Juggernaut. If this weapon could be proven effective in actual combat, it could become a great asset for Shu on the battlefield. 5 Tiger Generals stood ready to test the Juggernaut against their might. Experiments must not fail. No bodyguards. Level 2 War Spear. Up against the 5 Tiger Generals, and I guess we gotta protect Juggernaut? 5 Tiger Generals are defeated. All Juggernauts are destroyed.
A superb invention, Yue Ying. But the power of this weapon is still unknown. Let us ask the 5 Tiger Generals to participate in a test.
It would be my pleasure. Behold, the power of the Juggernaut.
So for the purposes of that cutscene, and moving around like that, like, yeah, it looks cool and all. Of course, Zhang Fei is immediately dismissive. But like, in actuality, those guys were just swirling around to no one. Just showing off for their own amusement.
Defeated.
Boy, the Juggernauts were a great help there. We got another one. We're gonna keep getting more, alright. Move out with the army of Juggernauts. Fast forward.
There is no place
great.
for toys in the battlefield.
Do not call them toys until you have defeated them.
I don't know if these task leaders can, like, automatically destroy them, because sometimes that's what, like, task force guys do. Fill units to the power of a scripted event. But even just regular individual attacks can pile up and do a lot of damage to them. Keep Hong Zhang, they should all retreat though. Reading Secret Tree is so neat. Because it does like a bunch of like little mini stabs. So what would normally be like one stab is like 3 for her. Archers on this tower are still being assholes and shooting at me, but I was like... Hopefully there won't be any more archers. Still on Zhao Yun. What? How does it look like Zhao Yun to you? What if Pong Tong did his victory animation where he floated up, but he could never come down? I just imagine him just flying off screen and he's just never seen in the game again. Task Force would trigger as soon as I reach Ma Chao.
Such things would be very useful.
Pass judgment for yourself.
Well, he kind of was. That voice from Ma Chao. I've gotten so used to his Dynasty Warriors 5 voice actor. You're not doing significant damage. Yeah, that's the task force at work. Alright. Oh, they closed the gates on me. One you was playing dirty. It seems like these task force units will just tear through them, fight them for too long. Okay. Of course, I don't know where they're gonna get ambushed again. I went ahead before because, as you can see, there are like 2 more Juggernauts that spawned like way earlier. So I was thinking like there was gonna be an ambush, it would have hit those 2 first. So I assumed the ones in the back were fine. That wasn't the case. Apparently the game tries to prioritize ambushing the ones further back. Letting some get too far ahead will mean they'll engage enemy troops like they are now and probably die. So probably you want to take this slow. And just inch up with the Juggernauts. So you don't have a scenario where some of them are split up. Another ambush is going to happen. I'll have to turn around and deal with it. Try and take out yep, no, there it goes. And of course it happens as soon as it gets hit by an archer. Fuck off. Okay, sorry Juggernauts, you're on your own. Yeah, of course. Jump square is a bit awkward. Like, it'd be better if she did, like, just a regular horizontal swing. She does, like, this twirl. It's like a circle midair. Where she kind of only hits things that are, like, below her. Instead of hitting anything, like, in front of her. Oh, I defeated those task force guys, didn't it? Nope, I guess not. I don't seem to go down against regular troops. Just a task leader. Have I seen Chang Wei's jump attack? Yes. It's a bit too far to the other extreme. Where he just pokes downwards. It's very quick. It's like an instant animation. Zag going for it. But yeah, like no range to it. I have been able to hit enemy officers pretty consistently with it, particularly in duel. More so than an attack like Yue Ying's.
Destroy them if you can.
Guyun says let us fight and just ducks the head of lettuce. They're all praising the Juggernauts when it's just Yue Ying defeating them. And another task force.
Such skill. Most impressive.
Come forth.
A big task force this time. Okay, we should be safe now. Now just focus on Guan Yu. Really be more impressed with Yu Ying for taking down the 5 Tiger Generals.
Blast!
It appears we can use this in battle immediately.
Guan Yu sounded angry for that line. Like he really didn't want to lose. Okay, so that was all cool. In 3 hours. And it really took 3 hours to go through Shu, although some of that was on hard. So any others I do. Bigger than that. What? I'm gonna do a few others to finish this off. And then next, I'll do Wei. Probably some more others. That'll be like 3 streams of Legend mode, because I honestly forgot how big this was. Do everything today. No. There are other things that are going to be going on today. So let's see. I do. Considering it's the Shu guys, the Nanmon's probably the most appropriate, right? So we'll do Monk Huo and Zhurong. Nanmon Warfare. Thwarting Shu's campaigns to the north countless times, the Kingdom of Wei ultimately went on the offensive, and quickly occupied the Shu capital, Chengdu. With Shu out of the Wei forces selected Nanmon as their next target. Nanmon King Meng Huo had grave concerns about the coming battle. Wei forces were far superior in terms of troop numbers and equipment, and as an army, they had much more battlefield experience. Huo was the king of Nanmon. Not back down. As Nanmon King, Meng Huo ordered his sub-officers, even his beloved wife Zhurong, to evacuate Nanzhong. Meng Huo would face his enemy alone, pride of a king as his only weapon. No bodyguards. Huo's not very leveled up. We're fighting Sima Shao. We're fighting Jin.
The Wei forces are approaching our territory!
What should we do? We really don't stand a chance.
You lot! Evacuate all the troops and civilians! Sweetheart, look after everybody, all right? Goodbye!
Goodbye!
Yeah! I'm the Nanman King! Come and get me if you dare!
Savages! So you refuse to yield, do you? Very well. Then you shall all be eliminated!
they gave him a unique voice. What kind of? It's Lumon's voice, though. so you need generic voice. Although I think Liu Shan had it as well.
Even thinking of fighting.
Aren't you one of the guys who defected?
What are you doing? Why'd you come back? This is... It is our responsibility to defend it. You're a bunch of idiots! Idiots!
We're all one big happy family. Can you get on the fucking horse? Oh my god, you son of a bitch. This is the most annoying part about these older games.
That's pretty good.
We just want to get on a fucking horse and just won't let you.
Enemy's strong. We have to fight harder.
Piss off, I have places to be.
We won't last here.
I only got off because there was nowhere to go, so I was just fighting peons. If I knew they were going to spawn immediately, I would have stopped moving.
Amazing.
That Billy fought the sun had range, it appears to. God, they died immediately! Come the fuck on! I couldn't even... God. Sacrifice his life to play shall we?
I was not strong enough.
Well, at least we're hearing their lines. All because I couldn't get up! God damn!
I shall become one with the earth.
Oh, finally I can move. Too little too late. Come on, morale is rising. Great, they're all dead. Oh my god. I really need to start using Shadowrunner. Would have got there in time if I was just running. I don't think so. You see how slow this is? Maybe if I just spammed the charge charge 1, I would have done it. He said the mic did go out during the narration only. That's weird. Because I'm still just talking into it normally. Like, I'm not backing up or anything. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen back.
Sima Zhao, the son of Sima Yi.
Fuck it.
Oh yes. Isn't this Sima Yi the one who keeps losing to Zhuge Liang?
I'm gonna mash charge 1.
My father, you shall regret this.
Although, they did die way too quickly. Unquote's popularity's increased.
I'm not gonna let you die.
Now I really have to win. I got him.
Although, I'm honestly curious, what line would we hear if Yurong dies? Got the fear. Beat Sima Zhao. She can die. Hmm. And they're struggling even just fighting the troops. I'm gonna let them die because it's more interesting. Didn't take too long. Go back and get red air. My grade's going to be terrible. That's fine. Captain, what? My wife died. Tell Hatsune Miku I can marry her now. That's Mungpo's fallback plan. Okay. Could probably like auto kill Sima Zhao. The first couple guys haven't died or anything to go by.
I'm sorry I couldn't stay with you until the end.
Wang Huo is gonna be the king of an empire of dirt.
Now that's the man I married.
Go ahead and kill Meng Yu. Yeah, let it happen. There we go. Good job, guys.
I did all I could. The rest is up to you.
And I think that was his son.
Darn it! I'm sorry, everybody!
He doesn't sound heartbroken at all. He's annoyed. See if we can speed up Zhu Rong's murder. Yeah, she's doing a bit too well. Oh, just getting close to her counts as rescuing her. I wanted to engage Sima Zhao.
We're in for a fight.
There we go. And that's what you want to see. Not so much the morale rising. Oh, so speaking of bad, like, jump square attacks, that's terrible. The belly flop. Right, I probably don't want to lower his morale either. Oh, I got away. Wow, there are a lot of boxes here. Why are there so many boxes here? And nothing in any of them.
You better do right by me.
Oh, okay, that was quick.
Sorry, it looks like I'm going first.
Sweetheart! No! Ah! You'd better pray! You're all gonna pay! Even if I go down with you!
Okay, he had a lot of lines for that. That was worth it. If not, no heartbreaking. I'm sorry, Meng Huo. Have your revenge. Xiaomi just killed me on his own. Hoping there was some healing. Meng Huo, so slow. If you can't shrug off their attack, the enemies can just punch through them. It's just about everyone else in the game swings faster than him. And his jump square isn't a good, like, recovery option because it's his own body he's attacking with. It will hit the enemy's weapon. Okay, there we go.
I got him!
Fate can be cruel.
And suddenly his voice changed. Alright, Menghuo won. And just Menghuo. No one else. Everyone else is fucking dead. See, I'm surprised it even gave me that. This point it didn't body flop Sima Xiao to death. If I tried, he was gonna kill me. Alright, let's try Zhu Rong. Rescue of Menghuo. Oh yeah, he'll totally pay you back if you rescue him. Kingdom of Shu to the north had finally begun an invasion of Nanzhong. Menghuo, the king of the Nanman tribe, highly underestimated the frail-looking Shu commander Zhuge Liang, and was therefore easily captured by the master strategist. Menghuo's wife, Zhu Rong, was angered by her husband's carelessness, but was even more enraged by the devious ploy of the enemy strategist. She needed to reach her husband and teach the enemy a lesson if he was ever to have peace again. Thus, Zhu Rong embarked on her rescue mission. Her plan was to infiltrate the enemy camp in the darkness of night, rescue her loving husband, and show that insufferable Zhuge Liang who's boss. No items, no bodyguard. Ray. Level 1 weapon. Sweet Zhuge Liang. And you know what? I'm pretty sure this is a self-stage.
Hold on, honey. I'm on my way.
Lord Wang King, we found an intruder. An enemy assault? Notify the main force.
If they detect us, we're in a world of trouble, but we could just take out whoever sees us.
Scouts must be cautious not to be detected by the enemy.
Well, they're doing pretty good so far because they can't hurt them. Okay, now. They waited until their allies could catch up. Oh, bastards. Ah! Okay, one of the random knives hit him. I have no defense because I have no items. No bodyguards, no help, nothing. Just a low-level Zhu Rong.
That ought to learn ya.
I remember from Muso being some buff and 5 or something. Oh, come on. Alright, now before I inevitably screw up the rest of this, like I've been making these cautionary, like, interim saves, but I haven't used any of them on the stages I've lost. Level 1 Zhurong in the dream. Sneak past the guards, yep. Oh, fuck, he came straight towards me. But patrols to the left. I mean, he's got troops all around him, though, so...
It appears none of the messengers got through. I suppose I will have to deal with this myself.
Okay, I guess this counts as sneaking, sure. Ow! Ah, he's strong. Oh, more like I'm weak. It's because the knives make them, like, jump away, so it's not getting, like, continual hits on them. Oh dear, this is not gonna go well. A few hits and I'm down to the red. Great, Muso, that's what I needed right now. I needed to take slightly longer before I could panic Muso. Yeah, that's fantastic. Are you fucking kidding me? Ah, why do I have no fucking items? How is part of the stealth stage necessary for me to just not have any items? I can understand no bodyguards. At least I know the path I can take. Time to go down the easy. Honestly, maybe. What the? You didn't go up last time. What the fuck? You came straight for me this time. Great, so the patrol patterns are randomized to some degree. He's coming straight for me! This motherfucker.
Blast! A raid this late at night?
Ah. He didn't move the way he did last time. Ow. Oh my god. Wang Zhong alone is enough to kill me. I didn't have time to move. Fuck this. Beginner. This is dumb. Continue, will that lower the difficulty? Find out. Or will it retain that I was in normal difficulty? I've tried this before. Worst case scenario, I have to restart entirely. But I stayed pretty much at the beginning anyways. Yeah, these types of stages are a lot better in Dynasty 5, where there are no requirements. Or restrictions, I should say. It's the restrictions that really ruin a lot of these. Where they just become not fun. Although there are definitely some stages that are just awful.
Intruder!
God damn it. You went, like, left last time.
A raid this late at night? Say your prayers!
It seems to retain the difficulty, I think. Yep. I'll have to completely restart if this fails. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Dude, this is ridiculous. Make sure it kept up with the lower difficulty, yep. Alright, let's just try this again. I've never even played on beginner difficulty before. I'm curious how much easier it'll make it. Do we know the channel?
Hold on, honey.
War gaming. Nope, never heard of it. Sounds similar? That's just coincidence.
Lord Wang Ping.
That or I'm lying and it's my alt account.
An enemy assault? Notify the main.
Wow, that's a lot easier. Holy shit.
If they detect us, we're in a world of trouble. We could just take out whoever sees
Now
us.
she's hitting like a max level character
That'll learn
with
ya.
equipment. He's like a low level character with no equipment. Well, now that I know I don't have to worry about dying, let's see everything this stage has to offer. Get over here.
Who goes there? Announce yourself.
Okay.
This fire's gonna burn.
He's the main force. What a dialogue you can hear by screwing up. And who will you trigger if you spot me?
Intruder! Send out a message to the other units.
Another messenger, okay. Don't worry, getting spotted by all these guys is part of my plan. Oh, I guess it didn't trigger because I killed him before he could say the line. Huh.
Intruder! There's an intruder! Intruder! Go no further!
Well, it probably just put him in a generic if it showed up. Or is one-handled stealth better? Yeah, this is probably like the worst use of stealth we've had in a Warriors game.
I am impressed you have made it this far. But now you shall face Zhao Yun. I will defeat you.
You can kind of tell through either, I'm not sure if it was like the voice quality or just like the way he spoke, which lines were recorded on a different day. Which one were the generic lines and which ones were the voice actors coming back for Xtreme Legends. Also, even on beginner, his charge 1. Oh, he's dead.
I could not ask for more.
Even on beginner, his charge 1 dropped me down to nearly half health.
goes there? Announce yourself.
Okay.
This fire's gonna burn.
Enemy, die.
Oh, a duel. Sure.
You've got some nerve.
Got a unique duel animation that you never see because she always challenges you to a duel on top of an elephant. You'd really only see that if you played as her.
Death impossible.
Well, at least you weren't team killed.
Send messengers to the other units.
That ought to learn ya.
You know what? Go ahead. You get to go free. I think we've triggered all the ambushes we could now. Wong Jong again, but who cares? Yeah, the AI pathing in this game is not good. Are you running around the tent? This is the one I let get away. I sure know how to pick them. Okay. I tried to give him a chance.
It appears none of the messengers got through.
Yeah, you do not hire the best messengers.
This myself.
Really, this is more on them than it was me.
I challenge you.
Attacks are surprisingly slow. But they're not Mung Huo bad, obviously. But there's enough to delay enemies can just pass off before I can.
It appears I have met my destiny.
Good grief. Pull yourself together.
Sweetheart, you came to help me?
Come on. If I don't see your face around, things don't seem quite right.
Just slap his big old tummy. And that was still B grade. Sure. When I deliberately tried to fail. I think we'll do one more. And that'll be enough for today. This Zhang Jiao kind of, you. More than the other forces at any rate. Yellow Turban's last step. Zhang Jiao, self-proclaimed great teacher, way of peace, rose with his followers to rid the land of the corrupt Han court, and create a new world of peace. Han is dead. He proclaimed to the masses, the age of the way of peace has arrived. Those that followed Zhang Jiao adorned their heads with yellow scarves. Thus began what would be called the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Unified under Zhang Jiao's cause, the Yellow Turban Army tore through the land with incredible momentum. Bravely concerned with the current situation, the Imperial Court dispatched an elite military force to the province. the nerve center, the Yellow Turban movement. In response, Xian Zhao personally stood at the head of his forces and prepared to engage the infidels, the Han. Those that stand against the will of the heavens must be punished. No special rules. Thank you. Oh, that's some turban ones, right? Yeah, gangsters. The wind scroll. I think all this charges you fire attacks. Probably not very useful. Oh, enemies. Okay. Juggernaut. All enemy strongholds are occupied and all officers are defeated. Main goal of this one is to take out gate captains. Alright.
Hear me, my children. In order to bring about a new age, the Horde infidels must be driven out of this land completely! Report. Enemy troops are gathering in the stronghold. We should take out the enemy stronghold.
Oh, Xian Zhao's voice. So hammy. Perfect. It's cutting out the... Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Scrubs. It's only happening in narration. That's fucking weird. Like, I guess I'm speaking a little bit lower, but that's pretty much it.
You zealots shall pay
And
for deceiving the people.
it can't be that I'm speaking that much lower, because it's not like I'm screaming during like the actual stages. I'll have to hear it back later and see what needs fixing. Alright, thanks for stealing my kill, assholes. So each gate captain has a different force they're part of. And this one is owned by Guan Yu. Apparently enemy officers can resurrect gate captains, according to what the game said that Zhang Plains did for that one. The left, right? Yeah. Boom. That time too, that's not great. I guess I'd take that over him healing, though.
Another soul has been judged!
Sorry, brothers. I messed up.
Anything you play as a Yellow Turbans already feels like a what if, so... It's like I'm not at all fazed by enemies dying in that case. Oh, that was it. Really?
Great teacher! Long live the Yellow Turbans! Yes! Well done, my children of the Yellow Turban! The foolish beasts of the Han have perished! Today is the beginning of a new age! The age of the way of peace!
Look at them waving their hands! Goes fast when you play on bitch difficulty. It's normal! Alright, we'll try it again then. Expert. Wait, fuck, that was the wrong thing. No, go back. Ah, it's... it won't back out. What? I wanted to go to legend mode. I didn't mean to go to load. The will start with L. Not even the soft reset works. No. Fine. I'll press the reset button. I wanted to press that spot because I wasn't fully paying attention. Shut up, leave me alone. No, I didn't bother doing the loading thing. Because there wasn't really a reason to. I'm just playing the Xtreme Legends content, stuff that's already with Xtreme Legends. You'd only need to do the load original if you were wanting to play, like, the Muso modes and free mode with the Xtreme Legends content. Like the new items, the upgraded AI, and level 11 weapons, stuff like that. Alright, Expert Zhang Jiao, let's go. And with my gangsters again. I'm sure this'll be fine.
Hear me, my children. In order to bring about a new age, the Horn infidels must be driven out of this land completely!
Report. Enemy troops are gathering in the stronghold.
We should take out the enemy strongholds first.
8 captains of HP like officers. Oh god, that was the first hit.
You zealots shall pay for deceiving the people!
Alright, let's take out one guy.
Those who desire death, step forward!
Oh, it's randomized. I can't even see. Are the more spawn more quickly? And harder difficulties. That's neat. Oh, one guy is like his level 10 or 11 weapon, I think. That is a massive stick he's got. Oh, fuck. I can think of no better way to finish this off than death. Guess if it doesn't seem like it changed anything. Get around with this. Oh, random. I forgot the random option. Okay, let's try that. Is this game on PC? There is a version of it called Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper. That is on PC. But it doesn't have Xtreme Legends content. That's why I'm playing this on PS2. John K's got like a pretty scarf. Soon John dancing for Diao John. The smile. The best part about this. Chang It's the team of Wu. Lu Meng, the hero. All right. That's close enough to 4 hours, so I think that's a good enough stopping point. I guess I'll just label this video as like Zhuge Legends. And yeah, I guess next time we'll do Wei and Wu, and we'll just keep finishing them with some others videos. Or some others legends. Probably saved Yao Chan and Lu. Yes. So after Wei will be Don Zhuo and Yuan. That sounds right. Yeah, this was fun to get back to. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. And it won't take as long for me to have another stream. I really did not realize it was a month. I'm sorry. Alright, take care.